Hi everyone, it's Michael. I'm here in the Vatican in St. Peter's Square this morning. It's a beautiful sunny day, just gorgeous, very warming in the middle of Rome in another country. And today I wanted to talk to you about reading the brochure, reading a Trafalgar Tours brochure, but in particular, probably the most important thing, what's the difference between see, view and visit? So, as usual, I'm just going to show you around a little bit whilst I'm explaining this to you, because when it comes to reading the right thing or reading the brochure correctly, it's probably the most important thing. Now, before I get on to that, the other thing that I'm waiting here for this morning is the top windows there. The second from the right is where the Pope is going to appear from at 12 o'clock and do the blessing of the folks here in the square. So if you're here on a Sunday, make sure you get to St. Peter's Square for 12 o'clock. It's pretty neat. It doesn't matter what denomination, even if you're an agnostic. Something quite special about seeing the Pope, one of the most influential, important people in the world, and all the faithful. So, see, view, visit. The word see, if you're reading through a brochure itinerary, literally means you're going to see it. You might see it on a walking tour, you might see it from the coach as you're driving past, and that's about as good as it's going to get when it comes to see. View is in a lot of instances quite like see, but it can be a little bit different. Often a view is stopping, a long opportunity to see it. It may mean getting out of the coach and taking photos of it. So see and view are similar in a lot of ways. The key one is visit. And what you're looking at here at the moment is St. Peter's Basilica. Just a little offshoot before I get onto it. The roof up there to the right-hand side of St. Peter's Basilica, little angled roof, that's the top of the Sistine Chapel. And I'm going to do a piece on optional excursions, and I'll link it to this. I'm going to do that tomorrow at the Vatican. So St. Peter's is a good example of visit. If you ever see it in an itinerary, what that means is you're going to go there. You're going to go into it. If it was in Florence and it said visit Piazzale Michelangelo, that's a big square that looks out over the city, and that means that you're going to visit that square. Here, on the included tour in Rome, it says that you visit St. Peter's Basilica. Now, if it says visit for anywhere else, what that means is if there are any entrance fees, Trafalgar will pay them. Visiting it means that almost certainly you're going to go there with the tour director, or in this instance, a local guide who will take you on a guided visit of that particular place. So very, very important. And if you're ever unsure, go away from the itinerary copy and go to, normally on the left-hand side of the page, there will be an inclusions panel. And on there, it'll list the places that you go, and in particular, it'll have Rome, and it will have documented there all of the places that you are guaranteed to see and visit. And that way you can double check in case you're ever unsure. So that's a little bit about See, View, Visit. This is where thousands upon thousands of people gather, especially on a Sunday, for the blessing of the Pope. All of the columns here line up. The tour director or the guides will show you the 2 points in the square where you can make all 248 columns line up. And I've done a full circle there, back up to where the Pope is going to come out in about half an hour's time. So, again, I can't tell you the importance of See, View, Visit when you're reading a brochure or you've got your tour documentation, normally about 21 days prior to tour departure. Take them out, start having a look at it, because it's better to be forewarned when you get here and know exactly what it is Trafalgar is going to be providing you with. As long as you know that, you won't have any trouble. So that's See, View, Visit and reading a Trafalgar brochure. I'll go through other aspects of reading a brochure in another video and link it to this one. So I know this one will help, so take the time with it when you're having a look. It makes a big difference. Thanks everyone.